So California's minimum wage will be 15.50 for all employees on January 1, 2023. That's based upon a written certification that was issued by California's Department of Finance back on July 27th of 2022. As a result of that certification, the state's minimum wage will be increasing on January 1, 2023 for all employees, regardless of the size of that particular business. The Department of Finance's letter states in part, finance, often referred to as the DOF, finance has determined that minimum wage shall increase by 3.5% to 15.50 per hour and shall be implemented for all employers on January 1, 2023. Now, Senate Bill 3 by Leno was enacted April 4th, 2016 as Chapter 4. And that bill, SB 3, made a distinction between small employers and all other employers. Now, due to the DOF certification pursuant to Labor Code Section 1182.12, that distinction is no longer applicable on January 1, 2023. Also, be aware that the minimum wage of 15.50 applies to both public and private sector employers. So under existing law, there's been basically a yearly increase in the minimum wage, which was scheduled to end at $15 for all employers by January 1, 2023. Note that the $15 minimum wage already took effect for larger employers, those with 26 or more employees, on January 1, 2022. However, for employers of 25 or fewer employees, the $15 minimum wage had been scheduled to take effect on January 1, 2023. Now, due to other provisions contained in SB 3, all employees will see the minimum wage increase to 15.50 on January 1, 2023, again, regardless of the size of the employer. The DOF, the Department of Finance, is required by existing law to annually make a determination and certify whether an adjustment for inflation is to be applied to the state's minimum wage. So Labor Code Section 1182.12, subdivisions C3 Cap A and C3 Cap B provide that because the US CPIW has exceeded the 7% threshold specified in the bill or in existing law, the annual indexing must be implemented immediately and be effective on the following January 1, which of course in this instance is January 1, 2023. So basically, because inflation has grown so dramatically the past 2 years, and this year in particular, the increase to 15.50 is required by the 2016 law. In addition, because that threshold was met, there's no longer a distinction in the law based upon employer size. As a result, California's minimum wage is increasing to 15.50 per hour for every employee effective January 1, 2023.